So welcome to our 6-month roundup. And in this market update, I'd like to just refer and talk to you about what's been happening in the first 6 months of the year. And then let's think about what's going to happen over the next 6 months and into 2016. So what's happened over the first 6 months of this year? Well, from what I can see, this has been much more of a traditional marketplace. The type of market that we'd have been used to seeing back in 2006, 2007, those pre-recession days. And what do I mean by that? Well, normally we'd expect to see a calmer start in January, and then it would then build through into this crescendo that we're now seeing as we come into the late spring and early summer months. Just to give you some idea of what that looks like, the first 2 quarters of 2014, sales levels, so properties being placed under offer, were kind of on a par with each other. And then if we look at this year, number of properties being placed under offer is actually 15% higher in the second quarter than it was in the first quarter of 2015. And yet there's no doubt, for anyone looking out there in the market right now, there is some real fierce competition for the best homes available. I was just the other day talking to one of our customers. He also happens to be a good friend as well, and we were talking about his experience, which I thought summed it up really well. So about 6 months ago, back in August of 2014, they put their property into the market and achieved just over £275,000 for it. Interesting, at that time they couldn't move, change in circumstance, and they had to take the property off the market. They just put that home back in the market and have achieved 6 months later over £320,000 for it. I think that's a staggering increase, and that's an increase driven entirely by the buyer demand that's out there in the market. Now, if you have a think about what's going on out there, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that every home will have seen that type of increase, but there is no doubt that prices have grown over the last year. Our house price index shows that we've seen a 12% growth in prices since June 2014 across our region. And if you look at Rightmove asking price index, which I think is a great barometer of the market, they're showing a 9% increase since the start of the year. So what's happening over the next 6 months and beyond into 2016? Well, our world is all about confidence, and confidence is as high as it's been since probably those pre-recession days back in 2005, 6 and 7. The stable government that we have at the moment is fantastic. The mortgage market is looking healthy. And just as a general feel, I don't think we've had a set of circumstances that would allow for the type of growth we've seen for some time. So there's no doubt the market is in a great place. Would we expect, if this is a traditional year, to see that little bit of a lull as we come into the summer months? Maybe, but I think there's no doubt that the second half of the year is going to see a great surge as we push on ahead into September and October, down towards the new year, and then into 2016. As always, if you want to get some more information on what's happening within your local market, you can pop into one of our 18 high street branches. There's also a 19th due to be coming, so keep an eye out for that. Visit us at our website, manningstainton.co.uk. There's some great local information on there that you're not going to find on all the portals. Or give us a call. We're one of the only agents who can say that we're available 8 a.m. till 8 p.m, 7 days in the week, and we'd be delighted to talk to you about how we can help you move in 2015.